Welcome to School Finder. My name is Jess Ashidi, and for my project, my final website project, I decided to work on a school selection system for the the students in GHS to be able to apply to SHS schools of their choice. Usually in Ghana, it's usually done traditionally where, I mean, in my time, I remember they gave us a booklet of all the schools in Ghana and they asked us to take it home and go and think about it. And then when it's time, they'll give us a sheet of paper and then we have to write our schools in order of preference, first class, second class, third class. And that was what sort of inspired me to do this because I felt like that way of doing things was very difficult. And I was trying to imagine how, like, once my paper is taken, it's going to have to be transported to the people in charge and all that. So I felt like creating a website um, for this is very makes things very simple because when a user, a student, a GHS student opens, takes, sorry, a GHS student enters into the website, sees the list of schools, chooses the course, and the application is stored on the system. And once the placements are out, she just needs to go back into the system and check her application status of the schools that she applied to, right? And I feel like this is better because normally you'd have to wait for your results to come out. That's normal. You have to in this website you still have to wait for your results to come out either ways. But then um, have to you'd have to wait for placements, and when the placements come, you have to go and look for papers to buy with serial numbers and prints on them. And I feel like that makes things very difficult. So with this, it's very simple. When the results come, the admins or the WIAC, the people in charge of admitting the students, just have to go onto the website and change the status of the student's application. So I'm just going to run through the website quickly. Um, okay, so when I uploaded it to the server, my register page decided to glitch, but I did not like I tried fixing it, but then the time I had left was limited, so I just decided to go with it like that because I felt like it was the part that is working that mattered the most compared to the looks. So yeah, I'm going to enter contacts. Right now I'm just entering the user details. I think I have an Angela already, so I'd have to change it to Fafa. Okay, so Fafa at gmail.com. And then password underscore dot Fafa underscore dot. Okay. Okay, so once I'm registered, I get to see the login page. Great, so I'm just going to log in the details that I entered in the register page. No, that's right. Let's go with it. Okay, so once the user is logged in, this is the first page the user sees, the list of schools. And here, this is the dashboard, the application. This is the application page. Now, this application page is different for every um, user, so no user can see another user's details. And with this, I just want to show how I was able to achieve that. Is this? No, it's not it. Oh, I think. Oh, okay. The time is going. Okay, so yes. So now I'm going to apply to the school. The student has a maximum limit of just 5 schools. So I'm just going to apply to 5 schools so that we see what happens when the user decides to apply to a 6th school after the 5th school. So that's 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. Great, and this would be 5. Okay, so after the school it's supposed to tell the user that the user has reached its maximum limit and cannot apply to another school. So yeah, so when the user goes to his or her application page, we'll see the list of applications that the user or he has entered. So now this is basically it for the students page. I wanted to add a delete page, but then from all my interactions with school selection systems and school application systems, I didn't really find the use of deleting applications. So I didn't think it would be a good idea to put it in here. So right now I'm going to log into an admin page. I have a default admin page. A default admin user. So I'm just going to enter that details. Okay, so basically this is the admin page. It's not so different from the user page. So the admin can edit the category of the school, right? Because from time to time, depending on the WASI results, the category of the school changes. But then, yeah, I didn't find it necessary to edit the school, maybe edit the region, district, school name, because it's not something that really happens. So if I want to edit only Trinity Senior High from maybe category A to category C, and then updates. So it's seen here, right, that the school has been updated. I think I can show the logic behind this. So that's the application admin. No, it's the home page admin. So here is the edit button. This is what the edit button is doing. So I have a modal, that's a modal pop-up, and the pop-up takes us to edit a category action. So this edit a category action. So here I'm just retrieving the school code and the category ID, and I am using an update query to update the category ID based on the school ID upon clicking the edit, like whichever school that the person clicked the edit on, it will pick up the school ID and change the category ID of that school ID. So after that, I'll go back to the admin homepage and then display a sweet alert message that that the user has been successfully able to edit the category of the school. So going back, so that's one. Now when we come to the application page for the admin, the application page for the admin can see all the applications of every user who has entered that data, so that website to make an application, right? And basically this is the part where the admin can change the status of the application so that the student knows whether he or she has been admitted or not into the school. So I'm going to take this for Trinity High, I'm going to edit the category to accepted. So this ID 17, so okay, update. Great. So it's shown here. So now going back to the person with that particular ID to check if it reflects there. So now if I go to the applications for that user, you will see that the status has been updated. So now when the user comes into the web page to his applications, you can see the school that he has been applied, accepted and rejected in, and all that. So yes, this is basically how the logic behind the whole thing. So yeah, I'm starting to look out now. Thank you very much for listening.